What's going on? Young Ambition here. Happy to see some of you guys are liking and following along and subscribing. Really happy to see that. I am most likely in the next couple of weeks going to do a little giveaway. Going to try to get some subscribers. Listen, I gotta get some more going on here, and if I gotta bribe you guys, I'm not above that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to bribe you guys, get some activity going, maybe give a couple cool things away. I think the first thing we're gonna probably give away is a couple wands, fully built wands with some nice tips on them. So I think that'll be cool. And then the next one after that is actually kind of the king prize. It's got a value of about $400. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet, but like I said, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and if I got to start bribing for some activity, that's the way we're going to go. So we're just having fun with it. I'm having a good time making these videos. I'm liking seeing the views go up, seeing some subscribers pull in. But yeah, leave some comments, ask some questions. What I want to talk to you guys about today is a little bit of a marketing update. I know a lot of you guys that are starting out just like me. Marketing's big. Getting your name out there, getting clients. What's the point of buying the equipment, trying to get into the business if you can't get yourself out there to make the money? So we'll talk about a couple things that are working well for me right now, and a couple other ways that you can use your business. You always want to be flexible and be looking for another way to make money. There's a lot of stuff going on out there right now. I'm not going to get too political about the whole George Floyd thing, but we'll get to that. So when I first started, and even to this day, use a lot of these mailers. All right, these you can go to a local printing company. I know I've talked about these before. Local printing company, get your number on there, a couple pictures, your service, and you can go on I use USPS. You can use a bunch of different various services to mail it out. But what I do is I look on Google Maps, I drive through my neighborhoods, my community, and I look for houses that I can handle. My ladder's only so big. You also want to look for places that it looks like people care about the appearance of the property. Do they have nice shrubbery? Are they out there mowing the lawn? Does the place look like it's upkept? You want to target areas like that because, we're not out there doing this for free. Roof cleanings cost between $400 and $600. You got to have people that are willing to pay for that see the value in the service that you're providing. So once you find your areas and you get these mailers, you can send them out door to door. And I get a ton of calls from people that say, hey, I actually just got my mail delivered. I just pulled this out of the mailbox. Wanted to give you a call. So it happens like that. It's quick. That is by far my best marketing avenue right now. It's also my most expensive. So those mailers over the next week and a half, I'm double booked, looking at making over $7,000 in the next week and a half, 2 weeks. So they're definitely paying for themselves, but it is an expense that I'm working with. So some of the other things that I'm doing based off of what other guys in the industry are working with is Facebook. So the last time I made a video about Facebook, I just started out. I've been promoting some ads, boosting some ads, paying a little money, but I hadn't had any results. As of right now, I've been trying to up the price at which I'm paying to put out ads to get a bigger targeted area, and I've actually got 4 or 5 hits in the last couple of days. People calling and messaging me on Facebook for estimates. I just left a place a little while ago. Gave him an $800 estimate for a roof clean and some sheds. So Facebook marketing is starting to turn out, and I'm able to reach. I mean, if you look, there's analytics for the Facebook. I can see exactly how many people have reacted with my post, how many people have reached. These mailers, I send out like 5,000 at a time, but these posts that you do on Facebook, they're getting like 5, 6, 7,000 they're reaching 5, 6, 7,000 people. Now it's not as targeted. Like I said, with those mailers, I can literally pick the areas that I want to go. So it's not as targeted, but it's cheaper to get your name and your brand out in front of other people. So the Facebook marketing is actually picking up, and I'm really excited about that. And I'll continue to let you guys know how that goes. The other thing is I signed up for SEO, search engine optimization, a few weeks ago. Still in the process of getting that going. I should have my website up and going in the next week or so. And then Google has to send you a verification code. And then I got to send that back to the company that's doing the Google listing. So I'm not on Google yet. But from what I hear, that is really the best way to go about getting your name out there. Most guys spend money primarily on that in Facebook. So that's kind of the area that I'm working in. I'm not going to ditch these door-to-door ads until I can see that the Facebook and the SEO is working, and the two of those will be cheaper than doing just the mailers. But what I do, which might help you guys out, is I keep an Excel sheet, and every time I go on a job, I put down the address and the name and the number so I can reach out to them for free, maybe next year or in the fall for gutter cleanings. And I also keep down how much I charge them, specifically for what, and then I have a note there, whether it was from a mailer, they contacted me from Facebook, Home Advisor's still working out well, or in the future, once my SEO is up and running, I will make a note if they contacted me or got my information from Google or online. So that'll really help me at the end of the year. I'll be able to look back and see how much money I spent on each marketing avenue, and then be able to see what kind of results I got from that. We'll be able to kind of see if I want to continue just using all of them, which there's nothing wrong with that, or if just some of them just aren't working. So that's kind of where we are at right now. All three are working well right now, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye on that. But you really want to figure out what works best for you in your area, because like I said, if you're not getting if you're not doing proper marketing, if you're not getting your name and your brand out there, people aren't calling you, then what's it all for? So you definitely want to spend a little time with that. But again, Facebook's just a really good way. Another good thing on Facebook, besides just boosting posts, having a profile, is the groups. So in my area, you got online garage sales, stuff for free, services. There's groups for everything. You can go on there and make a post, and then all the groups that you're involved in, there'll be a check mark, and you can pick 10 at a time to post in. So that works really well too. That's actually free. That you don't have to pay for that. That's not a boosted ad. You're just posting an ad in the group. So that works really well too. So not going to get too political with George Floyd. We all see what's going on. It's terrible. And all I'm going to say is that I hope that people learn from this. Mistakes are made, tragedies happen, and all we can do is just not let it happen again. But how does that affect our soft wash and pressure wash business? Well, you got a lot of places, depending on where you are, that are having these protests going on. Some are peaceful, some are not. And on the not side of that, you're getting the riots and the looting and the destruction. Well, in the two closest cities to me, I know that they're getting some destruction and they are getting graffiti. So I put out a targeted Facebook ad to those areas for graffiti removal. Now, I haven't had any hits on it yet, but it is something it is something that you can keep in your toolbox and maybe do an ad yourself. Our pressure washers, the chemicals out there that we get some of our other supplies from online, they sell stuff to remove graffiti. And a lot of it can go right in a 5-gallon sprayer, and you spray it on the graffitied wall, and it'll kind of loosen up that paint, and then you hit it with a pressure washer and it comes right off. And you can charge big money for that, especially in a time like this. So always be looking for another way to market your business, another way to make a few dollars. And it's not just because of the protests. I mean, people have been doing graffiti for as long as paint cans have been around, I'm sure. So you might be able to reach out to your city or local store owners that maybe aren't even affected by the protests, but they just have graffiti. So you want to keep that out in mind, and keep yourself flexible. Just because you got a pressure washer and you're marketing yourself for roof cleaning and siding cleaning, patios and whatnot, there's other ways out there to use those tools and that equipment to make some money. Now, it might not be your bread and butter. Maybe if I get a call, maybe I only get one or two. Maybe I can make $500, $600, $700 off it, and maybe not a cent more. That's okay. Still got a piece of the pie there. So you want to, like you said, just be flexible. Understand that we are in a niche. It definitely is a niche doing the roof cleaning and the soft wash, but there's a lot of other stuff out there. I had someone on Facebook contact me from a local marina, and they were inquiring about if I wanted to come and pressure wash some boats. So market yourself for all kinds of stuff, and really make sure that you are you're getting your piece of the pie out there. So as always, just me here sharing some information. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hit like, hit subscribe, and keep in touch. Pretty soon I'll be talking about giving away some stuff, but you're gonna have to be subscribed to partake. So follow along, and I'll see you guys later.